to start at the top, work our way down just like the other side. We're going to start with the red marker light in the back because it is a marker light. It is red. It's in the rear of the coach. We do have a turn indicator. It's amber because it is a turn indicator. We have a red marker light. It's red because it's in the rear of the coach. All of these have to be secure, and they are. There's no breakage, no cracks, no water condensation, and they are all working. This is a turn indicator. If I'm making a left turn, that's going to come on. It's not because we're not making a turn. This is a reflector. It's red because it's in the rear. It is connected and on there solid. There are no cracks or breakage in the reflector itself. So we're going to go up and down through the coach, and the next thing I'm going to come to are the rear tires. The rear tires are just like any of the other tires. You start in the middle and work your way out. So you have your hub. You make sure that there's no leakage of the hub, no oil leakage. You have your lug nuts. The lug nuts are all on tight, and the covers are all on. These are lug nut covers. Since they're on there, you know that the lug nuts are on. There's no rust, indicating that these are loose. You do have the valve stem with a valve stem cover on it. You look at the wheel is fine. There's no cracks, illegal welds. The rim is touching the tire all the way around. The tire itself is, there's no cracks, there's no bulges, and there are no excessive wear on the outside of the tire. I have my tire depth gauge. I'm going to check for at least 2 30-seconds on the tire. It's there. I have my tire gauge that I'm going to check for air amount, checking it on that valve stem if you want me to. No? Okay, thank you. I'm checking in between the tires to make sure that I can tell that there's spacers in there, the tires are not touching, and I'm checking with my depth gauge the inside tire again that it's only 2 30-seconds or more on the rear tire. I have mud flaps that are secure. This tire is just like the ones in front. I'm going to check. If you want me to go through it, I'll go through it again. He'll tell you no. It does have a mud flap. Checking my suspension system, my airbags, my shocks, they're all in good shape. The shocks are not leaking. The airbag is not leaking. The airbag has no cracks in the rubber. It's not worn. And I can see everything is secure to the coach. I'm going to continue along. The next thing I'm coming to is the fuel tank on this side. This side I check to make sure the door is on solid, that there's a cap on the fuel tank, and it is secure and it is tight. We're now at the middle of the coach, and all of my glass is fine. It's all secure. There are no cracks, damage to the glass. There's no scratches, and it looks to be, every window looks to be secure. Looking at my turn indicator, it's a turn indicator on a left turn or a four-way flasher. Right now it's a four-way flasher. With your assistance, I'll check it as a left turn indicator. Below that is a marker light. It's a marker light in the middle of the bus, so it is amber. Both of these are secure to the bus. There's no damage. There's no condensation, no cracks, and they are working. I do have a reflector. It's yellow because it's in the middle of the bus. It is secure to the bus. There are no cracks or damage to it, and it's good to go. Moving further down the coach, we are now at the driver's side front tire. Just like before, we're going to start in the middle, talk about the hub, the lug nuts, the wheel, and the outside of the tire, and that it has to have 4 30-seconds and no retreads on the front of the bus. With the tire turn like this, we have the ability to look under here. We can see the tie rod. We can see the pitman arm. There's also the knuckles to the steering system, which we cannot see, but they are on there. The mud flaps are on there secure, and everything looks solid to the bus. Moving forward, I have an amber turn indicator. It's amber because it's in the front of the bus. I also have an amber marker light. It's amber because it's in the front of the bus, and so they're both connected securely. There's no condensation. There are no cracks in the glass, and they are both working. This is the front. That's my washer fluid that I've got plenty of washer fluid in. This is where the air valves are coming through. They're all connected. There's no leakage there. This is the electrical system. I'm looking at all the wires. All the wires are connected. There's nothing hanging down. And I see the fuse box. That's where our spare fuses are held. I can show that to you if you want. No, you don't want me to? Okay. And all the electrical components are in good shape. I have not done the front of the bus. This would be my opportunity to talk about this mirror that's on the side of the bus. And as I did before, I'm going to check to see that it's solid to the bus, that the mirror is solid to the holding, and that's solid to there. The glass I already talked about from the inside. No cracks, no fogging. I can see clear to the back of the bus in the mirrors. There is a marker light up at the top. The marker light is amber because it is in the front of the bus. It is connected secure to the bus, and it has no fogging, no condensation, and it is working. There is a reflector in the front. The reflector is yellow because it is in the front. It is solid to the bus. There's no cracks, and it's there. And that will complete the driver's side of the coach.